Well, a very active week ahead, guys. Starting with tonight, we got rain, snow, ice moving in, and we will discuss who will get what, where, and when here at this weather discussion here at Verns Valley. Well, jumping ahead to this early afternoon, we're looking at a huge complex storm rolling into Minnesota, bringing rain, ice, snow, and sleet. Now, depending on how this sets up, literally will be hour by hour, how everything unfolds. Last time we had a snowstorm, I had folks reporting in that they were only seeing rain, but on radar it was snow. So literally it will be play by play for the next 36 hours, guys, and as well for Friday night into Saturday storm. So anyways, this is for 2 p.m. this afternoon, guys. As you can already see, the rain is rolling into central Minnesota and kind of that transition on the South Dakota-Minnesota border. And then the cooler air is obviously to the north in North Dakota. That's why they have that snow there. And as we get into the later parts of the afternoon, that low pressure system really comes in and starts to bring a lot of precipitation, guys. Now this is for midnight. As you can see, in the next, 10 hours or so, 12 hours, we'll see a lot of precipitation. It'll be very wet, but as that cooler air starts to intrude from the north, we'll start to see that transition. This is for midnight, Thursday, tonight, tomorrow, however you want to say it. That pink right there is that sleet, that ice, and as you can see, that little purple right there on the tip of my mouse, heavy, heavy sleet, or snow. My apologies. But then obviously you can see again that cooler air hanging to the north, and as that low pressure system really wraps up, you can see down here where my mouse is, that's where the low pressure system is centered, located, and these pinks and these purples really start to flourish here as that cooler air really starts to invade. So this is 5 a.m. guys, Thursday morning, tomorrow morning. As you can see, heavy sleet, heavy ice, heavy freezing rain all across Wisconsin and central Minnesota. Now, this will literally, again, be play-by-play. This low-pressure system could shift 30 miles to the north. You could only see rain. It could shift 50 miles to the south, and you see all the ice and snow. So do not rule out anything at all. Literally, just look at it hour by hour, look outside, and be like, well, this is what I have. All right, well, I'm on the transition line. So when you hop in your car, whenever you're doing anything, look at the temperature. Is it 35 degrees? Is it 31 degrees? Those little temperature gradients will make a heck of a difference in what will be happening in your neck of the woods. So again, 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, guys, and as you really get into the early morning hours, look at that heavy sleet, that heavy snow just setting up over central and southwestern Minnesota, really cranking in there in Wisconsin. Look at that. Good by golly, that is impressive. So as you can see, we're just on the fringe here in Mankato about seeing that heavy sleet, so we might see little slippery conditions, but as of now, with this model run, I see that here in Mankato all the way to La Crosse, just depending on that transition line. It looks like we're in the clear for only rain with this storm system. So this is for 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, guys. And as you can see, as that low pressure system really lifts off to the northeast into Wisconsin, we really stay clear here in southern Minnesota and southeastern Minnesota. So again, that really fine line will be in that Hutchinson, Litchfield, the Twin Cities, up there in St. Cloud, all the way down to Redwood Falls, even Benson could see a good amount of snow. Wilmer, good snow. Down here, where's that? Marshall, all of those towns, Big Stone, just that big corridor, guys, is the big question. No one knows, literally no one. No, hour by hour, minute by minute, radar scan by radar scan. So, and as that low pressure system moves out Friday early morning, we have another huge low pressure system over here in Montana making its way across the Dakotas into Minnesota once again. But with that being said, we'll jump into snow totals and ice totals from tonight until tomorrow, Friday morning. Anyways, we'll jump right into it. All right, well, looking ahead at snow totals from this afternoon until Friday morning at 6 a.m., guys. This is looking to be a very well-defined transition line. As you can see that, look at that cutoff. That is absolutely nuts. So you can see just go a little bit, 3 inches. It's not a lot of snow, but as you can see here on the northern shores of Lake Superior. You can see almost a foot of snow up there near the Grand Marais. That might be up there a little bit more. But Duluth, almost 10 inches of snow. And then look at that. The cities is just clear of that snow, but that does not mean you're out of the disaster area. That means you're just near the ice. So not much. As you can see, Meeker and Candy, Ohio is just on the 1 to 3 inch corridor. So that's what I would expect. 1 to 3 inches. I know the National Weather Service has a winter weather advisory out for a good chunk, good swath of Minnesota, and it says 1 to 3 inches of snow, up to, what was it, an inch of sleet and like a tenth of an inch of ice. So something crazy like that. I'm sure they'll update it here pretty soon. But I would just be very well head on a swivel for the next 24 hours, guys. 36, just to see where this sharp cutoff is. It could change, move north, move south. It could be more flat. The cities could see it. But anyways, we'll jump around here. This is the Euro model. This also shows a nice, good swath up there near the Ely area. I guess Ely's up there. I forget what town's up here. Forgive me. But yeah, still clear here in central Minnesota. No snow here in Mankato. Even Meeker County's 1 inch, inch and a half, and Wilmer, and then inch and a half in St. Cloud. So, and then we'll go over here. It shows still with the heaviest models. We don't have to go through all these. We'll actually. Do they have a blend of them all? They do not on this one. Well, we'll jump around, I guess. This is the GFS. This has been okay. Still a heavier snow, 8.5 inches in Wilmer. And then look at that. That sharp cutoff is just on the Meeker County side. Look at that. It's nuts. You can see the northwestern part of Meeker, 6 inches. And then you can go to the bottom half and only see 2. So again, the cities is just clear of that. Mankato's good. So, and then look at that heavy snow there in the northern parts of Minnesota. That's nuts. So again, HRRR, we just went over that one. This one also shows that heavy, sharp cutoff right there. Still, again, in Meeker and Candy, Ohio, 7.5 for Wilmer. And then Litchfield's literally on the nose of that. You can see 6, or you can see 2. So again, if that shifts around, you might not see nothing. So we'll just jump around here. I don't have to talk about all of them. You guys can just look at them. So it looks like the main heaviest corridor of snow will obviously be in northern Minnesota and along the northern shores of Lake Superior. So looks like we're good here in southern Minnesota. We'll jump over to total ice because that's what's going to be the kicker here. Look at that. That is absolutely nuts. HRRR, it's got 0.2 of an inch here in just southern part. What is that? Be like the Gaylord area. Winthrop, yeah, over there. Redwood Falls, 0.2. Look at that, that's nuts. 3/4, almost a ½ inch of ice. That is not good, not good at all. So whoever gets this ice will be real key. This is the National Weather Service blend of models. So as you can see here, might see some ice there in Rochester. That'd be a quite significant amount of ice. Anything with ice is not good, even if it's 1/10 of an inch, whatever, yeah, it's not going to be good. So that's pretty much the total snow totals of ice and snow, guys. We will probably make another video for Friday and Saturday storm because I want to use this same model run because it's very accurate, and it doesn't go as far out as Saturday storm quite yet. So in a few hours tonight, we'll maybe throw another video together for Friday and Saturday's complex, but this is for tonight and tomorrow into early morning of Friday. So just assume 1 to 3 inches of snow for Meeker and Candy, Ohio, and a couple, quick shots of sleet, some ice. It's going to be very unforgiving with the ice conditions. So I will do my darnest to be live on YouTube, covering all of the radar scans, depicting where that transition line is, and getting reports, showing you those reports, going over road conditions, and anything else you might have questions about for your Wednesday and Thursday. So thank you for staying until the very end. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you here next time at another weather discussion, which will be very, very soon with this active, my most favorite time of the year, April. We'll see you next time.